Christian, what are your thoughts on right now Canelo Alvarez, pound for pound king?
That guy's the best fighter right now we have in all aspects, right? He has someone who like is winning multiple divisions now, right? He just went out to fight Kovalov, right? When he knocked him out, and then he went back down to defend it, and he unified with Cale Smith, right? Right?
Yeah,
No, I mean he's beat both brothers now, right? The Smiths, Caleb and Liam. But man, this guy, he's really, really, really showing why he's probably the best active pound for pound fighter right now. I think he is. I think he is. Without a doubt, he's the best pound for pound fighter right now because he's definitely done that. He's whether you want to say he's big fighters and this, but who hasn't, right? I mean, he's doing it. He's still fighting though. You know, he's very busy, and also the fact that he just different styles of his boxing, like from the way he fought Daniel Jacobs, very, boxing, moving, defense, counter, slip, and punch it back. Well, then we fought Triple G, seeking to destroy Mexican, coming back and forth in the second fight. And this is it's just awesome to see. He's just such a, as far as like what he needs to be, while a lot of great champions, they need to adapt, and he's the best right now.
hey, he has earned everything. Sacrifice he has paid for who he is right now, and I think there is a potential fight that people are talking about that could be if he Caleb Plant, beats first his opponent. What are your thoughts if he Canelo, takes place with against Caleb Plant? Because he says that he wants to have all the belts a super middleweight and super middleweight. There is Ramirez, there is Benavides, and
Yeah. The only one I see giving plenty trouble, honestly, and I'm talking about anyone, man, is probably like I don't see Clamp, and I don't see anyone giving him trouble. But the only one is like his style and is Dimitri Bivol.
oh,
He's
that's
the
another.
guy. He's a dark horse. He's very like, it's because he's not known, right? He's not like very well known, like someone like Canelo, like Ryan Garcia, like very well popular to the normal, like But us, we know about. We're into boxing very heavily. But someone like Dimitri, man, I'm telling you, I think he poses a lot of threats to Canelo, and if they fought, and he's a really big guy, man, strong guy.
Yes,
But
he's durable. I seen his fights. I've been there, and Dimitri Bivol, he can box. I mean, he can
yeah,
harm anyone, and he have proved that. He have proved to fighters that they're been tough against Dimitri Bivol. But look, Dimitri Bivol, he's also another good opponent for Canelo. And let's say if he Canelo faces David Benavides, who you think it will win in this fight? Mexican against Mexican. Fireworks
nah,
right there.
I still think Canelo wins, man. It is I've seen his style, and he's very I spoke to him about him with some coaches before. I think his style is really great with people who don't box. If you're right in his face, then oh man, like Benavidez looks great against you. The thing is, Canelo's not going to be in your face if doesn't have to be. He's proven that he knows how to box, like when he fought Triple G in the first fight. When he fought again, like he just knows how to actually move out the way and make boxing ring generation, like moving side to side, up and down, and get counters. His counters are insane, man. Like when Canelo throws a counter, they're meant to like really finish the job, like boom. Like that's what he throws a stinging force. As I remember, like Roy Jones once to him, like he throws a stinging force. So that's why he's so good at doing that. So I don't see it being like crazy, like who win. I think right now at the top right now, definitely Canelo's at the top of the league right now for 160, 168 heavily. 175, then it starts getting tricky. Then let's see what. I mean, who knows what this guy might want to say. Look, I said I'm gonna go out. I don't know, 200 pounds, man. You never know. Like Canelo seems to be trying on different challenges. I would never have thought he'd do 175 pounds.
Mm,
He's
me neither. I never thought Canelo would go and jump different weight classes, but eventually he's young. He's growing and his body is developing better and better. And I think if he feels comfortable being a certain weight and pick up fights, I mean, hey, he has the reason
yeah.
for. And eventually we will see these great fights happen in the future. Christian, tell us what is it right now in New York, the experience that you facing training in the gyms and going around the city. Is in New York the same as I used to be before, or something changed?
Now the world is boxing completely. Um, we've had like some gyms unfortunately close here too. The biggest impact we've had here is uh Mendez Mendez Boxing Gym closed in New York City. The father and owner of the gym, Mendez,
Yes,
was
Mr.
a
President.
guy as well. He passed away from COVID uh, not too long ago, and so it was decided that they closed the shit down. And so it's very sad. That I remember, I've never fought out of there in the amateurs. I don't think they had those, but I remember I would go there, man. The sparring was insane, man. We would have some wars out there. There would be a lot of great sparring out there. So it was always a lot of great guys came to the gym, and he was always very nice to us. Like I remember, he always says, "Paisano, like you're welcome anytime. Come here." He's a very cool guy. Cool
Yeah,
guy.
super
So again,
humble.
my condolences to him, family. May he rest in peace. And I mean, the community of boxing definitely is it's a bit like another great ref guy Nelson. He passed away. And man, actually, yeah, there's a couple of people now I think about it that just they've passed away from either due to COVID or the reasons that they passed away from. I came from the world of USA Metro Boxing in my amateur days, and
Yeah.
I owed them. But I was sponsored by the New York Athletic Club, which is these guys here. They were out in Central Park South, and I just remember going there for years. And they're still closed as I know right now. But so many great athletes have come out of there. Olympians. Like it is just a caliber place to be training out of, and that place is closed out of right now. So as of right now, I'm training in the infamous Gleason's boxing gym.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's a lot of restrictions. For example, like there's no sparring allowed, etc. The gyms are open, and you have to wear a mask. So it's kind of difficult doing pad work or doing any kind of thing, any kind of like just actual physical strenuous activity wearing a mask. Which I understand. You got to be safe. There's protocols. So it makes for challenges. Not impossible, but it makes for challenges. So, but also we've been lucky. We have our own private hitting away
Mm-hmm.
facility where it's just us pros. We go there. We're able to spar. We're able to train. But again, it's just for us. So it's unfortunate that, but there's the world of boxing, the world of mixed martial arts, the world of sports is continuing. It's just there's a lot more safety measures that have taken place. So it's not like I can invite friends over to hey, so that sucks. It sucks that you can't invite friends over like, hey, let's work out together, guys, or like, hey, look, there's a nice gym, you can check it out. And the world is very almost very like divided, unfortunately. But still, you're able to make do if you're safe, you take the right precautions. I think it's doable. But to answer your question, yeah, it's been very, very difficult doing any sort of boxing. I think for anyone during this pandemic, but it's doable. As the old saying goes, like get it puede, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully, things work better for everyone in New York and I would say all around the world, especially if these science people make it happen. The vaccine works correctly because I mean it's still on the going. I know I heard people are continue researching the vaccine works much better, and
yeah,
hopefully hopefully things work better for everyone. So for the safety and everyone. Christian, any message that you would like to add to this interview? And of course, what's your message for everyone that is going to be out there watching this interview?
Oh man, definitely it's not easy right now during any times, but as a big slogan that I like to like copy now, say a lot, which is "Pura vida." I learned it from Costa Rica there, uh, and I learned so much from living, seeing the world out there. Man, it's amazing how just when you travel a lot, you just get to like experience and things, the culture through other people's eyes, and I appreciate all those aspects, and it makes you just more grateful for life. So boxing is going great right now for me. Thankfully, I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed. I'm going to continue to strive, and I know I'm going to continue to make great things with boxing. And I hope everyone tunes in. Like you can find me on social media. Like it's called Christian Espinosa Official at Instagram. Man, like hit me up. Like I said, message me. Like I said, hopefully I have a fight date up set up on the February 27th in the Dominican Republic. Tune in for that. That'd be great. And we have a busy season ahead of us with boxing, man. And big things for boxing, man. So tune in, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Christian. We will stay tuned and check. When you go again in the ring and do what you do the best, box. Because I think passion is still in yourself, and I think you won't rest until you make things happen in your career, and especially because you want this so bad. So Christian, I wish you nothing but the best. Guys, stay tuned. Check it out. Christian Espinosa, one of the fighters from New York. He's coming stronger, and definitely we would see him, and you will hear good news from him too. Thank you, Christian.